Hello and welcome to another update video on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is on its way to new all-time highs, it seems, and Bitcoin is still on its way to that 111k target we talked about, I think it was yesterday, as a first target for Circle Wave 3. So the yellow scenario seems to be followed here still. Yeah, we talked about that obviously yesterday, day before, after the price rallied in 5 waves in wave 1 in yellow, which indicates that we are rather looking for higher prices, right? We should do, especially after we had a 3-wave pullback into this support area. Yeah, and now we might be working on this third wave. After the last video, I added this to the chart here, the microstructure, a 1-2 setup, shared that on Discord, and yeah, it's been followed so far. I have to say, not the cleanest microstructure, but I'm considering we're now in a third of a third wave, which when you see that on the chart typically indicates we are in the most aggressive part of that trend. It's difficult to read. I mean, I'm not lying, honestly. This is a challenging structure so far, but when the market is telling me we need to continue to focus on higher, then we do it, right? And that first signal we got that the market is actually serious about going higher was the 5-wave move up from the Monday low. Okay, so we had 5 waves up. Quick reminder, not the cleanest, but again, 5 up, 3 down into support, holding a higher low. I can actually remove that support box now from the chart. I'll probably do it after this video. What we then wanted was that the price would hold above this swing low overnight. It did that. So that was the key level, again, against which we could focus on higher. Another 1-2 setup. That was not so clear in the beginning, but I added that, as I said, after the last video, shared it on Discord. And we could indeed be in a third of a third wave rally now. Then we can still get another higher low in wave 4, higher high in wave 5, and so on. And we can stretch higher than 111k, but the 111k level is the next milestone target, just based on Fibonacci projections for the third wave, okay? I actually assume it will go a bit higher, but because we have a 1-2 setup, we can, based on that, calculate the first ideal target for Circle Wave 3, and that is the 138% extension. I will, however, also add additional levels, the 178.6, 200% extension, and it's worth adding the 100% as resistance. Just that you have seen it, right? These are the key levels we are watching now. Why is the 100% extension level important? It's just a very typical resistance. I mean, if we just blast through, then we should go quite directly to 111k. Possibly higher, 112, 113. Realistic, it depends on how high the microstructures go. But yeah, I would expect 111k to be reached, because this is just based on the nanostructures we're tracking. And what else can I say? What else can I say? It's currently in line with the scenarios we discussed this morning on the daily chart, where we talked about a more direct extension higher. So if you're wondering how that yellow scenario I just shared fits into the bigger picture, well, we talked about it today. If you are, so, you know, anybody who watched that video was kind of up to date. And if you can still watch it, it prepared you and explained the microstructures. And basically still, you know, it still takes a break below 100,750 for a first indication. A larger pullback has started. But honestly, I'm considering we might not even see it anymore. We might just be in the direct move up. And that wave 2 pullback we saw here earlier this week was maybe even the last real opportunity to get positioned for that run. But we'll see. I mean, I'll keep you updated. It is not an easy structure to read. I can tell you that, but still, we give our best here. So yeah, what we can do now is, before we wrap up the video, we can add micro support to the chart. So the micro support level that, if broken, would be a first indication a top is in. Some kind of a top, just locally. That's the 50% retracement. I will adjust this area throughout the afternoon and, you know, throughout the trading session. It's the 50% retracement, 107,640. So these updates are communicated on Discord. If you're interested in additional updates, check out Our membership, we're currently running that 50% discount for the first month, so you can just try it. The voucher code is in the description. But yeah, overall, no sign the bulls want to stop here. So I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.